Hello, I'm Matt from World of Ukes, the North of England's specialist ukulele store and editor of Uke magazine, and I'm here to look at the Revelator Night Owl. Now, the Night Owl is a model that arrived in the UK, at least in the back end of 2024, and at that time we had one of the variants. That was this one, which is the mango version. Today I have got the Acacia version as well, and I thought I'd make a comparison of the two. Apologies if I'm a bit scruffy. I've been working in my workshop all day and wasn't planning to make a video, but as it happens, I've got a little bit of time and I've got lots of boxes of Revelators, so I thought I'd get onto it and bite the bullet. So these Revelator ukuleles, they're very interesting design. It was a design that came up with by the Wales-based luthier Pete Howlett, and it's got this thin body with sapele back and sides, and this one again, that's the Acacia one. 38mm nut. One thing that's unusual about them, not unusual but maybe changing in the future, is the strings. The ones that arrived with me had Aquila strings on, and I'm restringing mine with Worths. So bear in mind, if you're watching this just out of interest in another country, and you're going to get your Revelator from elsewhere, then they may not have the same strings and therefore they might not have the same sound. Also has a passive pickup there. So I thought what I'd do with this demonstration is play one and then the other, so you can listen to the two and decide whether you have a favourite between them. This is the first day I've ever had my hands on the Acacia version. I have had the mango versions before, and my first thoughts just while getting them restrung, getting them ready, was that possibly there's a little bit more warmth in the Acacia and a little bit more brightness and chime in the mango. We'll see if you agree. I might not agree by the end of it. This is going to be the first time I've really had more than a few strums. So I'll play first the Acacia one, then the mango one in each instance, and I'll switch between the two. I'll start off with some short things and then I'll move on to some longer ones. So let's have a listen to the Night Owl Revelator from Kala. So that was a look at the Kala Revelator Night Owl in Acacia and in Mango, and a side-by-side comparison of the two. A couple of things I didn't mention. Pricing, I've got these on at $419. That might change in the future because I think the restrings aren't going to be necessary. Later on down the line, there are things afoot with different strings for future batches. They come with, let me just do that carefully, a nice padded gig bag as well with the Revelator text on there, and the pickup is passive pickup, which works perfectly well. Yeah, so these are really nice, interesting, modern instruments, bit of a genius design from Pete Howlett in the first place, and yeah, I think the Kala website describes them as an acoustic anomaly, and for so much sound to come out of something so thin is really quite impressive. I don't know if you had a preference, or if you had made perhaps any observations on which tone wood, top wood worked best on which pieces, or whether you thought the Acacia one was better or the Mango one was better, or whether you didn't really notice. I kept going back and forth between the two. I couldn't decide which was my favourite. I think I'd be happy with either. Thank you very much for watching. There's lots more ukulele content on my channel, over 500 videos so far. So if you want to have a browse at those and perhaps subscribe, that would be great. And I will see you again in the future. Thanks very much.
worldofukes.co.uk worldofukes.co.uk